Last week, federal agents were tackling a United States senator and putting him in handcuffs. Today, ICE agents arrested the elected comptroller of New York City. This is Brad Lander, New York City's elected comptroller, being arrested by ICE agents just for asking to see a warrant as they hauled a man away in shackles from a city immigration court. Let's take a look.
You don't have to. I'm not obstructing. I'm standing right here in the hallway. I asked to see the judicial warrant.
You're arresting the
by asking for a judicial warrant. You don't have the authority to arrest U.S. citizens asking for a judicial warrant.
Guys, we go too. Sorry. Get away. You're arresting. I'm staying. Where are you taking him? Hello?
Hi, I'm the Comptroller's press secretary. Where are you taking the Comptroller of the City of New York?
According to the Department of Homeland Security, Lander was arrested for, quote, assaulting law enforcement and impeding a federal officer, which the video clearly shows he is not doing. All right. Brad Lander simply asked for a warrant when ICE agents came to seize a defendant in immigration court. ICE never produced a warrant. Instead, they put Brad Lander in handcuffs. Or, as Lander's campaign for mayor of New York City put it, Brad was taken by masked agents and detained by ICE. Now, Lander's wife, Meg Barnett, was with him today when he got arrested. It was her first time joining her husband at immigration court, where she regularly shows up as a pro bono lawyer and advocate for defendants. Watch Brad Lander's wife describe what happened today.
I joined him today because this is the third time that he has done court watching here, and I have been moved and horrified and found his stories very compelling, and I wanted to be here with him to witness for myself. What I saw was shocking and unacceptable and not in accordance. I am an attorney. I haven't practiced law in a while, but I sure know that what I saw today was not the rule of law. That was not due process. I know, and the way people are being treated is absolutely unacceptable in this city and this country.
Meg Barnett is 100% right. This isn't the rule of law. This isn't due process. This isn't acceptable, but it is becoming more and more normal. It was less than a week ago that California's senior U.S. Senator Alex Padilla was tackled by federal agents for simply trying to ask a question at Kristi Noem's press conference. Watch the video.
I'm Senator Alex Padilla. I have questions for the Secretary, because the fact of the matter is a half a dozen violent criminals that you're rotating on your heads off.
How many of our ICE agents have been doxxed for doing their duty, how they have been targeted.
These Democratic elected officials are not just collateral damage from a cruel, inhumane immigration and deportation policy. These attacks on elected officials are becoming part of the Trump policy. Just watch what Kristi Noem was saying before her thugs tackled Senator Padilla.
Sustain and increase our operations in this city. We are not going away. We are staying here to liberate this city from the socialist and the burdensome leadership that this governor and that this mayor have placed on this country and what they have tried to insert into this city. So I want to say thank you to every single person that has been able to do this. Also, I want to talk.
You heard it right. Right from the puppy killer's mouth, folks. Their agenda is to, quote, liberate us from the duly elected leadership of people like Brad Lander, Alex Padilla, Gavin Newsom, and anyone else that they deem a socialist or burdensome. But this is not what the American people wanted, and we are making our voices heard. Check out how patriots from all over the country turned out over the weekend for Saturday's No King's Day protests. What a beautiful sight. But Americans aren't just making their voices heard at protests. Poll after poll released in recent days has support for the centerpiece of the Trump agenda taking a nosedive. The Associated Press, Quinnipiac, and the Bezos Post all show over 50% majorities opposed to Trump's immigration policies. And both Quinnipiac and YouGov show Americans specifically disapprove of Trump's deportation by wide margins, 16% in Quinnipiac and 11% in YouGov. Americans also widely disapprove of Trump's decision to send the National Guard and Marines into Los Angeles. The wheels are coming off the train, folks. Midterm elections are 18 months away, and Trump, his policies, and the Republican Party are becoming less and less popular by the day. So stay involved, stay engaged, put your own name on the ballot. What are they going to do? Arrest you? That's today's show, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments. If there's anything you want to talk about, throw that there as well. I'll see you tomorrow.